Every IPL match had some first or the other. We saw at the Narendra Modi Stadium the unwanted first of IPL 2024, which was a washout. Not a single ball was bowled, let alone the ball. Not even the warm ups were actually witnessed in Ahmedabad on Monday night. It was supposed to be the first of the last few thrillers, considering this was the beginning of the last week of the preliminary stage, but wasn't to be. Kolkata Knight Riders will obviously not be complaining. They had played 2 days earlier, had travelled on Sunday. Monday was a match day. They got the much needed rest, considering they are going to feature in the playoffs, and not just feature, now they are assured of a top 2 finish. Even if Sunrisers Hyderabad win their remaining 2 games, KKR will finish second. That means they'll get the additional shot at making it to the IPL final after a 3-year gap. The last time KKR featured in the final was in IPL 2021, and in the last 2 editions, KKR could not make it. Gujarat Titans made their debut and had a place in the playoffs in the first 2 editions. This will be the first time Gujarat Titans will not be a part of IPL playoffs ever since they became a part of IPL entourage. So, all in all, whatever little mathematical chance Gujarat Titans had of progressing to the knockouts, it evaporated, or in fact, it was washed away. What more can we add? The biggest drama was for no reason staged in the last 25 odd minutes before the match was formally called off. See, at 10:10, it was a given that it was a matter of time that the captain shook hands, because the official the official start to have a 5-over-side match was 10:56. That means the ground staff needed 45 odd minutes to make the ground ready. The drizzle hadn't stopped, so there was no way we could have had a match. But suddenly the pitch was uncovered, the ground staff started rolling, the broadcaster swung into action, and then we came to the drama that is associated with the IPL, that formally the match was called off. That was the biggest cheer of the day. Perhaps it was stage managed as such to ensure that the Ahmedabadis, who had turned up in big numbers yet again, despite Gujarat Titans having a mediocre season, they had something to cheer for, and they stayed back till the Gujarat Titans did the customary lap of honor that every team does after its last home game. For Shubman Gill, there are problems aplenty. For that matter, Gujarat Titans, if at all they plan with the same set of personnel in charge, including the management and the coaches, they have plenty to plan in the lead up to the auction next year, starting with retentions to having a new squad altogether in place. They have a lot to ponder. For Kolkata Knight Riders, they have a lot to ponder for the next week lying ahead, primarily because Phil Salt is not going to be around. Phil Salt and Sunil Narayan has been their key factor, the X factor all through the season. Phil Salt, latest by Sunday, will have to join England's squad in time for their preparatory series against Pakistan ahead of the T20 World Cup. That will mean, in all likelihood, Rahmanullah Gurbaz, the backup keeper, who is also an overseas player, will team up with Sunil Narayan up front. They have one more game to try out that combination, but having said that, not much to talk about when it comes to action in Ahmedabad, or the lack of it. But hopefully for the remaining week, there will be plenty more action, and you keep coming back to Sportstar on all our platforms to follow that action, and obviously everything else in the world of sport. That's it from me from Ahmedabad. See you around.